logic behind that is, well, you stayed here. We gave you a place to live, so you've got to pay us. Well, then you're renting, and that's a rental agreement. And if that's the way they look at it, then you should have the rights of a tenant, you know, and you should have a lot more to show for it than just a bunk bed, you know. Um, I mean, I can't see justifying taking the paychecks away from homeless people that are working, let alone kicking them on the street and keeping the money that they've given you. To me, that even if they agree to it, that should be illegal because they're under duress. They're homeless when they get there. You have a bed that they can sleep in, a place to stay. The duress is that they're homeless, so they're going to agree to whatever you say. That to me sounds like enslavement. You know, so and an excuse. Who gives a fuck if you make your bed or not? And they say it's because people come to visit Providence House and they want the place to look nice. And they say that people who are homeless because of a reason, and they need to develop self-esteem. And there went Charles's truck again. I just saw through the blinds.
Again?
Yeah, he just drove by again. Refrigerator and all in the back of his truck. They need to learn self-discipline and how to make a bed and all. You know? Okay, but you know what? I used to know a college professor who was an art professor. He had 2 master's degrees and a bachelor's degree. He did public shows and stuff of his artwork. He left skid marks in his underwear. He was gay. I knew his wife, girl, was actually a man.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a cross-dresser, though, but he was just a little feminine. And he washed his underwear, and he told me, yeah, he leaves skid marks, you know. So, I miss him. He was a good person, even though he got fucking crazy. He was a good person. So the basis for filing a fine like that to me, you know, I just don't agree with that, and I don't see how it's justifiable. To me, it's an excuse to steal money from people. They do have cases of people that they do help, and that, you know, once you have to stay in their shelter first and go through all their classes that are supposed to teach you all these skills that you don't have, which is what caused you to become homeless to begin with. When we went there, they told me that they didn't want me to substitute teach when I went there and applied there.
Mm-hmm.
That they wanted to put you in Vera Padilla even though you were going to Apollo. And I was like, no, I'm not taking them out of Apollo. Since you started the school year there, even if you weren't in their district, you're allowed to stay there. That's how it works. You don't have to just move because you moved to a shelter. Oh, it was Charles's truck. I did see that refrigerator in the back of it. Oh, and there's a car door somewhere. So, yeah, maybe he parked outside. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, is that the front door?
I think so.
Ellie's in Darlene's room crying. She got to pee.
No, I don't.
Her door's locked. I can't open it now.
Okay,
So
okay.
I hope she doesn't have shit and pisses all over the place. Yeah, there's the front door. And Darlene sounds like she just opened her door and let Ellie out. Anyway, you're Charles before it's outside. She had car trouble this morning. When I went to the living room and looked out the window, she was out there at her car, and a guy was out there with his car jump starting her car. Ellie didn't go out. I'm still here. Ellie walked around. Heard a car door slam and heard the front door slam. And I just went into Darlene's room and looked up Darlene. And just walked out again. That's the refrigerator.
Should replace it in the fridge.
She's going to put something in the fridge, but no, she's not going to clean it.
I don't know.
And that was the door slam again. Somebody outside that screams. I don't know. It could have been Vicky. He told me to call them when there's a car door slam.
Where's that?
Miss Darlene, somebody else. She gave a man directions to her bedroom. He just walked into her bedroom. And he just walked out.
Outside is Kim left.
So that's what she's planning on doing. She's going to just try to, I guess, planning on just putting us out.
Yeah.
Without an eviction.
Because, well, they can restaurant.
Now, who's this guy she's got in the house? I wonder if it's her friend she calls the Tattoo King. She was in her room discussing painkillers with the other day.